And welcome everyone to the Riverside County Board Brief as we give you a brief look at what took place during today's Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting. My name is Pep Fernandez. John Hildebrand, Planning Director, is back. And John, I'll play dumb for a moment because I thought short-term rentals was done. It was approved, but it was back on the agenda today?
That's correct. The Board of Supervisors took action to approve the short-term rental ordinance 927.2 back in November on the 28th. They approved it with some additional changes. So we had to make those changes, bring it back for board consideration today, which was just a policy item. But the item was formally adopted today, and it will be effective 30 days from now on January 11th.
All right, I don't know how deep into the weeds we want to go on this, but what were those changes that they wanted to come back and see?
Sure. We talked about at the 28th hearing, there's a pocket of residential area just north of the wine country area that was inundated with short-term rentals as well. So we created some new rules for short-term rental rules and caps for that area. We also had the opportunity to allow STR certificates to be transferred to family members when they take over the property and assume ownership. So those are the main changes.
Okay, so if fans of the board brief are watching out there and they're casual fans, they don't know exactly what's going on. It's good now, where it's approved and moving forward, and that's the plan now?
That's correct.
Okay.
So starting February 1st, we'll open up the application window for 90 days for all the Tier 1 applicants. We'll determine an eligibility requirement, so we'll post information about how to do that. If you want further information about our short-term rental program, please go to planning.rctlma.org. Sign up for a newsletter, and any information about STRs we'll push out through that newsletter in the future.
All right, very good. Happy holidays, John.
Thank you very much.
That's John Hildebrand, the Planning Director for the County of Riverside. Thank you so much, John. All right, also today during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting, we had a presentation by the Ag Commissioner, Ruben Arroyo. Let's take a look at some video because there was a bountiful display here in the Riverside County Board of Supervisors chambers with a lot of products that are grown right here in Riverside County. We had a chance to hear from Ruben Arroyo. He is the Ag Commissioner, as well as the Assistant Ag Commissioner, Delia Choke, as they gave the 2022 Crop and Livestock Report. Here is Delia Choke.
Despite the multitude of challenges faced by agriculturalists in 2022, Riverside County continues to export high-quality food and fiber to more than 35 countries worldwide. We also continue to lead the state in production of dates at $84 million and bell peppers at $64 million.
What happens is so often we, as an average citizen, don't comprehend the complexity that you go through. You know, you talk about 600 fruit flies. There's probably a lot more than that. That's the sad part, and the damage that it does, and people just don't realize that there's all kinds of different, I mean, we get the emails of all the different challenges that you're going through and what you're watching. So we appreciate that.
All right, that was Supervisor Karen Spiegel. Now join us here on the board brief. It's Carolina Herrera. She's the Director of Legislative Affairs. And Carolina, obviously from Riverside County's point of view, we're keeping a close eye on the state budget, right?
That's correct. So one of the things that the board approved today was a mid-session update to our legislative platform. So you'll remember last year we approved this. The mid-session update includes a couple of hot items or key priorities related to the budget. We know that the state is going into a budget deficit, but something remains the same. That is our need to get judicial access for our residents. So we did support some legislation last year, Senator Ross' bill, which created additional judgeships. However, it didn't come with funding. So our top priority next year will be to advocate for including those judgeships in the state budget.
All right, so you mentioned mid-session update. What exactly does that mean for the folks watching?
Sure, of course. So the state legislature and our federal government operate in 2-year sessions in the even-numbered years. So that means that next year we will be entering the second year at the state level and at the federal level, and we will need to advocate for certain priorities as a part of the state budget, but then also federally.
And judges, obviously a big important thing,
priority.
right? Yeah.
Yes, of course. Access to justice will be a top priority.
All right, that's Carolina Herrera, the Director of Legislative Affairs. Thank you, Carolina. Happy holidays to you as well.
You as well, Pep.
Yes, thank you. All right, so now let's go to a presentation. It was actually 2 during the Board of Supervisors meeting for 2 county employees who have worked here in Riverside County, well, for a long time, 3 decades to be exact. We'll start with Matt Jimenez, 30 years with the Sheriff's Department. They're posing with the supervisors. Matt was joined by Jody Hageman, from the Riverside County Fire Department, both Jody and Matt spending 30 years here with Riverside County. They had a special presentation today during the Board of Supervisors meeting. We're going to hear from both of them. Let's start with Jody Hageman from Riverside County Fire.
Thanks, Pep. My name is Jody Hageman. I'm the Department Information Officer 2 for County Fire. And tomorrow is my last day with Riverside County after almost 33 years of service. I'm happy to say that I'm retiring. It has been a wonderful career and experience working for the County of Riverside and serving the citizens. I leave behind a great team that is just amazing. And as you'll see, as we grow in the future, you're going to see the great things they do to keep our residents informed, keep everybody, having safety messages and keeping you well informed during major incidents such as wildland fires, earthquakes, things like that. So thank you, Riverside County. It's been an amazing ride.
All right, congratulations, Jody. And we also had a chance to hear from Matt Jimenez from the Sheriff's Department during the Riverside County Board of Supervisors meeting, shouting out his co-workers and the people he worked for in the Sheriff's Department. Here's Matt.
It's a true team. We get along very well. We collaborate. We do a lot of thinking about things before we implement any policies. And it takes a good, strong, cohesive group of people to do that because we make difficult decisions every day. To the citizens of Riverside County, it was an honor to serve you. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to Matt and Jody as well. 30 plus years here with the County of Riverside. And finally here on the Riverside County Board Brief, we had a chance to check out the 19th annual Riverside Chanukah Festival in downtown Riverside, right in front of the historic courthouse. Check out some of the sights and sounds from Monday night.
As we're here tonight celebrating the 5th night of Hanukkah, this is a wonderful involvement of the community, friends and family, and we're sharing the history of dedication, the opportunities that we have for those that came before us, and embracing what's occurring here tonight on the 19th annual Riverside Chanukah Festival. Enjoy and share.
Welcome to Riverside's 19th Chanukah Festival.
Wow, 19 years, amazing. We are so thrilled to be able to celebrate in freedom with lots of joy, lots of celebration. We can be able to be who we are, be proud in this beautiful America. As you hear right in the back, God bless America. We'll be lighting the menorah. We'll be lighting up the darkness, which is a message of Hanukkah. Bring light wherever there's dark. A little light can dispel lots of darkness.
And Supervisor Spiegel wished everyone a happy Hanukkah during her Board of Supervisors comments during the meeting today. My name is Pep Fernandez. Happy holidays, everyone, and we'll see you next time on the Riverside County Board Brief.